to the bar with a buddy to drink some alcohol and have a wonderful time. Once they went inside, they ordered a Cuba Libre, made a Coke, rum, and a lime. And after that they got a table for two to have a chat and take a sip of their tasty drink. Talk about the crazy memories, giving each one a good toast with a clink. Johnny later tore it up on the dance floor, the most charismatic man in the spotlight. With all the pretty ladies checking him out, it was certain he was taking one home tonight. But 1 hour later through the night, Johnny was nowhere to be found. His buddies started getting worried, went outside to check that he was safe and sound. Thank God Johnny was alright, though it was strange to find him alone. Well, that's because he was talking to his high school crush on the phone. Oh no, this cannot be happening. Johnny's in love with another chick. You think that he'd be the kind of guy who'd use his brain and think with his dick. And soon we're all about to find out he seems to be just like the other guys. And too bad for poor old Johnny, she's gonna eventually realize he is a simp. Johnny is a simp. Oh, he's a simp. Johnny's a simp. He's the biggest simp in the world. Johnny went on a date with a hottie to watch a show and take a walk by the harbor. Dude was so excited cause he thought that she was gonna be the most compatible lover. Although they met for the very first time after talking for weeks on a dating app. Johnny felt so good about this, he didn't even care if it led to a trap. And that's why Johnny played it safe. He was afraid of making physical moves like a player. He was desperate for the girl, he couldn't wait to confess his feelings until later. And when they got back to Johnny's place, John knew it was about to begin. The moment that Johnny waited for, it was the date that he was about to win. Then Johnny asked for a kiss. Too bad she said no to his face. But the worst part is, despite that, he let her stay the night at his place. Oh no, this cannot be happening. Johnny's obsessed with another chick. You think that he'd be the kind of guy who'd use his brain and think with his dick. And now we have just found out he seems to be just like the other guys. And too bad for poor old Johnny, the girl has finally realized he's a simp. Johnny is a simp. Oh, he's a simp. Johnny's a simp. He's the biggest simp in the world. One gloomy afternoon, Johnny was depressed. The girl had sent a text telling him it's done. He couldn't understand, didn't have a single clue. After everything he did for her, he thought that he had won. To Johnny it was the most amazing date he's ever had. But to her it was only boring date number 55. And now that Johnny's all alone because he's lost the girl, it seems to be the lowest point of his entire life. He cried and cried for days and never left his tiny room, all by himself with a bunch of tissue paper and a magazine. He couldn't take it anymore, been through it many times. He was about to accept his fate, that he was never find his queen. But something clicked inside, as if Johnny were reborn. He suddenly had hope. He was ready to break free. That was the very moment he realized it's not too late. He was ready to determine his future destiny. Because it's gonna take a while for us to see significant transformation, let's remind our Johnny one more time of his current situation. He is a simp. John is a simp. Oh, he's a simp. John is a simp.